Yo, welcome everybody. Just a few shout outs on the side chat before I forget. Joe, thanks for coming along, brother. Happy channel. Cheers for coming along. The Real Mikey, appreciate your time, mate. Cruise Control. Yasworth, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. True Trust Me Go. Robert, Manu Tony, Yellow. Rumpelstiltskin, aka Manny. Mark. And I think that's about it. On the panel at the minute, I've only got Blade. Blade, unmute and say hello, mate. We have got others coming, but they're running a little bit late. Go for it, Blade.
Hello, this is Blade.
Oh, and Anton. Sorry, I didn't know if he was back yet.
just in.
How
How are you, guys?
Good, man. You?
Yeah, the
How you doing, guys? All right?
Going best, yeah.
Yeah. How we doing? I just asked that. I don't know. Is the game
out?
Yeah, I feel the same, mate. It was too much, that last event. Too much. Maybe we could have done half this event and half next event. I don't know whether we're going to get them texts back. Max AA, welcome, brother. Thanks for coming along. Let's discuss the event, really. I know there's only 3 of us. I'm sure there's going to be others that join as the show goes on.
Yeah, and to the side chat as well, they can rate it as well, what they thought.
Yeah, give us a rating out of 10, and we'll discuss the technicals afterwards, but yeah, give us a rating out of 10, Anton, and your reasons why.
Oh, reasons why. I'm going a wee bit higher this time. Yeah, a bit of boredom with the event and that there, but I think the 3 base on the main XP was a good challenge. You could do it pre-repair, also you could lose your Gala. But overall, I thought that was a good wee test. So 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. Welcome, Gash. You're a little bit low on your microphone, mate.
It's certainly better.
Blade, give us your score out of 10 and reasons why.
Yeah, like Anton, I got the same attitude. The base 3 was a bit of a challenge to start with. Cracked it in the end, as everybody else did, I assume. Yeah, I'm going to go for a 6. I enjoyed it. Some of the bases were you had to think about. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm going to go for a 6 on that one. I think.
Okay, that's a fair score. Boom Boy, welcome. Ronald, thanks for coming along. George, Renee, Kevin, me goat. I think I said Robert before.
And Lone Wolf has just appeared.
Is it just coming?
Hey guys.
Yo,
Yep.
Loney. Okay, I'm gonna go
Hey
with
guys.
I'm gonna go with Gash next for your score out of 10 and reasons why, mate. You're very low, mate.
Is that any better?
That's much better.
Right.
Would you have your microphone up your arse?
Funny enough, it was closer to yours than it was to mine, so I wasn't quite sure. Long story cut short, yeah, I'd kind of go 5 and a 6. The thing that I found to start with most irritating, I think, was the Charlie 3 base, where it seemed extremely overpowered. However, once they it seemed to me like they nerfed it slightly, it became very easy.
They nerfed it massively.
Yeah. To be fair, I just hope the next event is slightly better than this one, because I think this one was a bit of a letdown. That's just my personal opinion.
What was your score? 5?
Well, 5/6.
Right.
6 is being generous, 5 being the lowest.
Right, okay. Lone Wolf, bro.
Oh, I would have to say a 5. Yeah, I'm going to go with 5.
What was your reason?
It was interesting. I did both, went through both of them once, and then just stuck with the Ultra Base. I find that was boring, but hey, you know, I didn't get a lot of damage, and I got what I needed.
Yeah,
so I think 5 was good for it.
Perfect. Snowman, welcome, brother. We are just discussing the event, and we're giving it a score out of 10, mate. You're up next.
You guys can hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, awesome. I didn't really play the event all too much. It was a bit monotonous, in my opinion.
Ain't they all?
Yes. Like, I think it's about time that we increase the XP payouts or lower the price of prizes, because I don't want to sit there for like 8 hours, 2 days in a row, grinding everything else. I really don't. At the start of the event, it was a fucking mess when they dumped a platoon and a half in challenge base 2. I understand that they're trying to make it harder, but that's not the way. If I like, what I want to see, if a base is going to be harder, I want to see a base layout that makes it harder, not just them trying to kill our units with units that are way more stronger.
You've actually hit the nail on the head, mate. And yeah, go on. What was? Carry on, mate. Sorry, I sort of interrupted.
No, it's okay. But like, once it was discovered that we could do the ultra bases with the fighter company and the Proteus, I just did those. Got a platoon of 15 technical X's, got their tech, and I just stopped playing. And that was about it. I would give it a 4 out of 10. Just because it was a bit lazy.
Just looking in the chat, everybody seems to be going between 5 and 6 at the moment, from what I can see.
I can see a few more scores, but I'm going to scroll up and I'm going to give them all the call out that give me a score out of 10 at least. I think I got the top ones. Max AA, give it a 7 out of 10. Robert, give it a 2. Yellow, give it... That 7 at the end, I nearly said you give it a 7, but it's not. It's a 5 out of 10. Now I think 7 days is too long. Reduce it to 5 days. What you got to remember is it's actually 6 days we've got the event, but you've got to remember some people maybe can't get on for it. They you know, there's reasons why the event's for as long as it is. Because
it's like me, innit? I work away from home. Sometimes I can't get an internet connection, so I can't get on.
Exactly, mate.
And also sitting there, that's maybe another subject for what Snowman brought up there about base design. That's a good discussion, so it is.
I'm going to bring, once I get to mine, I'm going to discuss that a little bit further and then let you guys give your 5 cents. But I'm just going to give out the scores for these guys on the side chat. Joe, give it a 7, it was okay. Rene, give it a 6. Boomboy 3 for easy and boring, 7 for catch up. How many times are we going to have a catch-up event, though? Kevin, give it an 8. Sean, give it a 9. Brandy, give it a 5. Joel, give it a 10 out of 10.
Minus 2 just appeared from Liam.
Scott, give it a 6. Shit, I just fucking jumped. I hate YouTube. Where was I? Sean, give it a 10 out of 10. George, give it a 5. Martin, give it a 4. Liam, give it a minus 2. Ruby Doogie, give it a 6. Only got 25 TXs. I'll give it a 6. Yep, that's the same guy. Right. This is my problem. They should when they put the 2 techs onto that single unit, they should never have made it. We had to buy individually 34 of each. This is what made that event fucking suck for me. Looking at that and realising I still had to buy. You know, once you got 34 technicals, you had to buy the 34 of the fire tech. Then you had to buy 34. They should have combined them 2 techs and made it 300k. I think that would have been a fair price. Maybe 3.5k at a push. It would have kept the players happier, and it would have put a fake notion in our head. We're getting 2 techs for the price of 1, sort of thing. Kixeye would have been onto a winner. And they sort of destroyed their own event by forcing us to buy the two of each separately. It should have always...
You are correct, because I only got 16 of each.
They could have... What it would have done, it would have tricked our minds to think that we're getting 2 techs for this price. What a fucking bargain. This is how these games are run. They've got people in there that are fucking psychologists and fucking... They get the psychologists in and they say, how can we manipulate these players? This is how games are run these days. They don't sit there and say, how can we make this game fun? They say, how can we manipulate the players into believing they're having fun?
The old smoke and mirrors scenario.
Yeah.
Whenever I counted up what I needed, it was 102 parts just for the technical, you know, the units and tech.
102. Yeah, 102. So 250,000 each for the tech. What was the unit? I can't remember.
The technical X, wasn't it?
Yeah. How much was it? What was it?
Was it 305?
Yeah,
I think
305.
so.
305.
300,000 seems to ring a bell. It's ridiculous.
TJ just made a point that we've said for some time now, that we believe that Kixeye has lost the plot and has done for many years. But I mean, what draws us back to this game? It's not just the game, is it? I think a lot of this is to do with friendships, the banter, and everything else that we get.
I actually put a video out slating Stillfront yesterday. I don't know how many of you watched it, but I really fucking give them it. I made fun out of them more than give them it. And the words that they use within that corporation is all buzzwords. Synergy, engagement. It's all
Brandy. How you doing, Brandy?
It's buzzwords, and that's what that someone sits there. There's a psychologist that sits there and comes up with a new buzzword for them to use, and they will use it until they're blue in the face. And going even further, if you look at the way the bases were set up, it was always the main track was there to be. That was the way for the players that maybe haven't got anything, and then the what was it? The bonus base we got. That was the added. That was a little bit skill that was needed to kill that base, and then we got the ultra base, and that was the true test of your skill in the game. Well, that ain't how it's working out for the last 4 or 5 events.
No.
Well, let's be honest about the ultra base. It didn't take any skill whatsoever, was it? To be fair,
You could
just spam.
You could do it blindfolded.
Yeah,
I actually know a guy that I don't want to say too much, but he's almost blind, and he done the fucking ultra base. There's no issues. You know, where's the skill level? I understand. My fucking biggest gripe is when they very first come out. When I made the videos for these bases, the challenge track. They were fucking super fucking hard. Within fucking 1 hour of my videos being posted, they were nerfed down. I don't believe it was because of me posting. What I truly believe is Kixeye's got a goal in money spent for the events.
once it's changed, yeah, I'm with you there.
They've
That
got
makes
money
sense.
spent. Once that they reach that goal, they then reduce the difference. I'm not saying it. Look, I wouldn't. Kixeye don't give a fuck about me, basically. But what I'm saying is, once they've got that coin that's been spent or coin that's been brought, once that's hit the target, Kixeye then nerfed the bases down. Because all the bases were walking apart fucking within an hour of me fucking making me videos. I was looking around, everyone was posting these videos, and I'm thinking, how the fuck are you killing that with just the fucking Lightbringer? One shot on that, I think it was the free base Anton kept going on about. My Lightbringer didn't even scratch them fire team deltas. 17 videos it took me to get that base done. And about 300 coin.
Well, I dumbed it down to where I was using Harbinger and Air only on that.
The free base was grand only.
Yeah, and then the 3 base, I was using Jeff to help kill those off, and I was using Proteus with
I
Downwash.
promise you, once they hit a goal of money spent, Kixeye then reduced the difficulty in the game. So it could take 6 hours for them to hit that goal, or it could take 12, or it can take a day. But they need to hit, and that's why, you know when the Fight Company was overpowered? They never hit the goal. Because they never touched them bases.
Can I just have a shout out to Chickout and Darren, who said hi, good evening to everyone, and the panel, and yourself, Eddie.
Spot on. Chicow's a good avid viewer. Darren also comes along quite often. Cheers, guys. Thanks. And TJ Lawrence, Nims, returning player, and I can't kill any base. I don't know what to do. Basically, you've got to farm medals, mate, for the next month. As soon as medals come on the map, farm them. Get some of the newer units. Start putting some levels on them. I think the technicals come into the gear store towards the end of the month. Go for them.
And also, if it's in a sector, just get help, because people will help you, you know what I mean?
And what was it? I've lost my track of thought now. This is coming back to what Snowman was saying about the bases. That Kixeye no longer make bases that are a puzzle. They haven't got no one at the company that can understand real-time strategy. What they do is they put the units into the bases that are one fucking shot, a complete tune of units for you in one hit, rather than actually learning how to fucking make a base a challenge that isn't necessarily going to fucking smoke your tune in one fucking shot. That's what Kixeye needs to get back to. They need to go back to the roots of the game, and maybe employ someone that understands real-time strategy. I don't know. Well, mate.
Sorry, mate. It's something that TJ sort of said just now, which is what I sort of said prior to this, where people are unwilling to quit in hopes that the game will turn around, about the amount of time and money that's spent, and not necessarily willing to give all that up just for the sake of someone like Kix that really, or Stillfront that really don't care about the game anymore. But I do think a lot of this comes down to, you know, like the clans and the banter between the clans and the fun that people have. I think that's the thing that's still holding this together mainly.
It's friendships.
Yeah, exactly right.
From past experiences, I used to play a lot of World of Warcraft way back when, and basically when I stopped playing, I no longer talk to them people that I used to talk to in World of Warcraft. I no longer associate with them. I literally, there's no connection there anymore. If I said hello, mate, it would be like two strangers on a meeting on the road. And that's the fear, is you fear that if you stop playing the game, you'll stop the contact with your pals that you've made through an online game. Fear of missing out, fear of FOMO, but another fucking buzzword that they like to use. It's a strange fucking... It's just strange. It's just strange the way Kixeye are working at the minute. Nothing makes sense. If you look at the weekly, after the events and in between the events, what is keeping us coming into the game on a normal Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? There isn't nothing. We come in to sit down and talk to our mates, and then stare at the screen.
Brandy's just made a good point, in as much as she put about the get rid of the crap on the map, like the units like Herald and things like that. I mean, it's old school. It's not used anymore. When was the last time we all used our Heralds? Many years ago. So why are they putting them back out on the map? Pointless.
Who did we lose? We lost someone there.
Hang on.
Blade.
He's probably lost his internet. It's a tricky one, because Kixeye have got themselves into a rut. It's no one else's fucking fault but Kixeye's. Welcome in, we go, Joel. They've got themselves into a rut, and I'm guessing it's paying off for them, because if it wasn't paying for them, they would have to change their strategy. They would have to change things up. They would have to change the event structure. They would have to change the weekly. But I don't understand that they can't, that Kixeye or the people at the top of Kixeye can't see that this game is a true goldmine if in the right hands. If you was putting out stuff out there that would interest the players, if you kept on updating content and bringing and making sure the players were playing every day, you give the players a reason every day to log on, rather than just log on and stare at the screen. The game's an absolute goldmine, and it's 100% about the lack of understanding at Kixeye's end. In my opinion, there is a lack of understanding. They put all their fucking apples in one basket, and that's the events.
And I think that's what they're scared of most of all, in as much as that where you put the videos out within that period of time, and yet they change the bases. Is that kind of like sticking two fingers back up at you, because they've said, well, you've just spent all that money for no reason, and we've just changed it because we can. And you're right in 100% of what you say. I don't think they know how to manage the game correctly.
It's not just that. There's a combination. Don't forget, there are very few people working on the game. War Commander.
Hello, Bluto.
Oh, Blue. Oh, sorry, mate. I'm not looking at the.
Just popped in because I was playing the other game, so I didn't realise. Yeah, no problem.
It's a complete. I don't know how to explain it. It wouldn't take much to flip this game on its head, and make people want to log in every day. I mean, not everyone's going to be happy, but you've got to changing the computer game's good. It's healthy. When they sit on their morals and they do the same thing for the last 3-4 years, it's been the same event. It's been the same repeat of a mega bases after the event. The weekly content isn't there. There's nothing. The last thing they changed was the medals, but there's no how do I say it?
Passion.
No, it's not passion. There's nothing there. There's nothing in the medal shop that takes me away and says, right, I need to get so many medals so I can buy this, or so many medals so I can buy that. There's nothing. So the medal base is being changed. Didn't matter because we can get the medals through just playing PvP and getting 8k infamy. I can't think of the word, but it's a good one. Trust me.
Well, here's a question for you all.
I've got to go to the toilet.
And the panel. When is the last time you actually done a medals base? Or when's it?
Anton, do you know, now you say that, I haven't done any for weeks. Purely because they haven't put anything into the gear store worthwhile getting that isn't already there, that you haven't already got. There's nothing new, in my opinion.
How about you, Blade?
I haven't used them for months.
Yeah,
Every time you have an event, sorry, I'm eating a biscuit. Every time you have an event, you know, you get what you need to get, and if you're in lack of what you ain't got there, a month or so down the line, 2 months down the line, they're just going to check the bases on the map anyway.
Yeah, and Blue.
I think you just read my mind, actually, what you were about to say, and I don't know if Anton was about to ask you the question, Blue, but what was your opinion on the event? What would you rate it out of 10?
Me? Well, once I found the easy way through, I just logged on for an hour like I normally do during that, done an hour, and logged out. And in that, I done all I needed to. I got absolutely everything I could out of the store without paint, of course. And that was it. My event was done. Basically an hour a day, easy, once I'd figured the way. For strategy, which is this is supposed to be, they've lost their way.
Completely.
Well, what would you suggest in marks out of 10? Because, City, that was one thing he asked us when we what we thought, you know, they deserved out of 10.
2 if they're lucky.
Okay, interesting.
Because basically because of the way we all know what the challenge bases were in the beginning. We all know then when they made their money, they made them easier so everybody could complete once they've made their cash. And same old, same old.
And also, who is that? Lone Wolf is the next one. When is the last time you done a medals base or used medals to buy anything besides ops? Well, maybe Lone's away. Snowman.
I don't think I've even done a single medals base ever since I came back to the game, other than maybe open it up for somebody else. I have not touched them. I do not have a use for medals. If I'm overstocked on medals, maybe I'll buy a couple pieces of thorium.
Yes, that's what
I don't want to farm out the bases.
And I'll leave the controls over to City there. He'll have his opinion on it.
The medals base, or especially the medals 3, the highest level one, that base is fucking fun. You've got to use tactics, you've got to fucking understand what's going on in the base. You've got to fucking go, right, I need this to kill that, I need that to kill this, I need that. That is a strategic base.
Right, is it the most strategic base now at this moment?
Yes, 100%.
Definitely.
By far?
By a long shot. Absolute fucking long shot.
No,
there's nothing in there that's overpowered. There's nothing that's going to one-shot your complete tune. It is just a pure fucking real-time strategy dream.
Right, so if there was something in that prize store, would that change your mind on doing that base, or would you just say to hell with it?
I make videos every time every time a new unit comes out. I use that unit in the medals 3. I'll use, and then I'll have to put a combination together and work out what works best with that unit, etc., etc., until I get it right, and then I'll post the video up every single week. But I've noticed that the views on the medal bases, but if you go back 2 years ago, I could put a video out every week of the medal bases. It was guaranteed to get 1,000, 2,000 views, easy. Now, you're lucky if you get 400 or 500 views. Because there's no... I can't think of that fucking word and it's going to drive me mental.
what's the definition of it?
I don't
Or
know.
like
It's on the tip of my tongue, but there's no.
Get out further, you might see it.
Yeah. Hang on.
Right, everybody out in YouTube land, what's the missing word City's looking for?
They won't know because they understand that I'm a fucking nutcase that fucking don't know what he's talking about half the time anyway.
So do we.
Well, the thing is, if the medals base would work for people and you'd have fun doing it, if at the end of the day, the medals you got, you could use for something useful.
If there was the medals base would have to be oh, for fuck's sake. If I drink 10 more beers, I might think of the word.
Worthwhile or
A market. There might be a market for doing medals. If there was something in the fucking medals, in the... The only thing the medals are for right now is for people that need to catch up. People that are returning players. And pretty much, they've got to span the medal bases to be able to buy the newer units to be able to do the next event. And this...
Or if you're like Icky and you got 25 million accounts.
He's actually reduced them down, I believe, isn't he?
Yeah, he's only got the 2 now.
Ah, good boy.
2 million.
Someone PM him and tell him to get on the show. The stupid.
also
fuck.
City there.
I'll do it.
Cheers, bro.
You say a market, so could there not be a marketplace tab in
No.
your store?
Don't start giving them fucking ideas.
I know
The
they're-
marketplace needs to be the general medal. So you got the tech tab, you got the unit tab. There's a lot of stuff that don't come back out in the game. If you look at the Proteus, there's the move and shoot tech.
Yes, I'm thinking of buying like XP reductions per an hour or something, or
Absolutely fucking golden idea.
Hello, Snake.
Good afternoon, fellas.
Hello,
How we
Snake.
doing, Snake?
Nick, you're a little bit low, mate. Let me see if I can raise your volume.
You know what? Say 100,000 medals for an hour. If you're going out PvPing for an hour, even 200,000 medals. You know
This
what I
is
mean?
the thing, there's a ton of stuff that Kixeye could, would and should do. It's whether Kixeye can be fucking bothered to actually get off their asses and do it.
Like, if we had a Warpath reduction, right? We would all go PvPing together, so we would. 2 or 3 times a week.
Easily.
Having fun, just for an hour a night.
PvP is the gold standard of this game. This is what made the game big in the first place, was the PvP.
Well,
They could put upgrade boosts in the fucking gear store.
For older units, I totally agree with
Yep.
you.
They could. Hell, they could and on the topic of those older uniques, they could do what they did with the fucking Sandstorm, Phantom, Hydra, Omega Titan, and make it so it just outright gives you the fucking unit.
Yeah.
This way, those newer players can still get the unit in case it gets a buff. Because look at the fucking Ronin, look at the Juggernaut, the Nova, the Destroyer.
and maybe a million medals could knock 10 hours of an upgrade time, of
Yeah.
a turret or something like that, or a CC.
There needs to be a market. Literally, there needs to be a market for people to want to go out and do medals. If there was something in there that we could buy maybe once, twice a week, something like that, where it cost a lot of medals, but you could buy it and then it would give you some sort of fucking buff, boost, upgrade, whatever in the game, people would go out and do them.
And it is to their advantage, because the medals are only on like 3 times a week, so we can't get everything just on the,
Well, no, they just make it so if it's something really good that people can get, you can only use it once a week. You can only buy that once a week or twice a week. If it's really good. But then that would make I can't think of the fucking word. It's driving me mental.
Relevant.
Pardon me.
It would make the medals relevant again.
Relevant, but it also makes I'm calling it a market for now, but there is a word that I'm looking, and it's not a buzzword. It's not synergy and all that shit that Kixeye like to use.
Okay.
It's
Unidentifiable. We say hi to everyone. How is everyone?
yo,
Yes.
welcome, brother.
Yes, will you unidentify? Is that unidentified? He's got a wee YouTube channel there, so can we share this
Of course you
on
can.
the chat?
I've got to find him though. But me,
I got it.
You got it. You share that there, and everybody please sub there for unidentifiable live subs.
he's puts out some good videos. Yeah, post his link on the chat. Good guy, man.
Good supporter as well.
Bit blood for him. Blood for him could be bought with medals.
Yep.
You know, limit how many you can buy, so you can't just go out and get fucking 300 of them. Limit them to so many a week, but
like 3 a week, you know, for the tokens, you know, the hero tokens we get and stuff like that. So, you know.
Legendary units, things like that.
Yep.
They need to make a fucking market for it. What's the point of fucking just dumping the tech that we just, or the units that we just got, and expecting everyone to need them? You're not. You need to do something that everyone is gonna need, no matter what. The way the legendary units are coming out now, which is once every 2 months, we normally get a new legendary, or we get 2 or 3 fucking old legendaries that are getting buffed. We need that extra blood for him. I'm not saying I'm right or wrong. I'm saying Kixeye are overlooking things where they could say, right, this is a way to get these players to hit this base more often, because we're giving them something that they want. We're not giving them generic fucking shit. We're giving them something that they want, something that they will work for, spend their medals, and then they're going to have to get more so they can fucking get the special ops and everything else. It's dumb. It's dumb what Kixeye do. Anyway, shall I get to the release notes?
Perfect. That's it there, guys. I've just shared Unidentified's YouTube. Please, everybody, go and just put a wee sub on that there, please.
Don't necessarily give him a sub. Go watch a video of his and see. He does some good stuff. I enjoy it. Give it some good a look. If you enjoy it, sub him. Anyway, release notes. It's the 12.14 release notes posted by Kixeye Drake. The following changes and fixes have been applied to Thursday, July 14th at 10 AM PDT updates. Events. We've got the Shadow Ops Demon's Wrath. I'm not going to read that because I'm sure it'll be up. We've got PvP 7 Season 34. And we've got Warpath. We've got War Games IV Corruption. Greg and Jasma have awoken. This is the same fucking generic shit that they posted for War Games 5. Let me read it and then I'll fucking go on my rant. Greg and Jasma are awoken from the simulation, but so has something else. Oh no, they're out of the simulation now. Sorry. I'll take that back. I apologise to Kixeye. If any Kixeye employees are listening in, go fuck yourself. Let me carry on reading. In War Game 6, Corruption, the simulation...
Especially the guy in the ugly blue shirt.
The simulation has come
Fucking
alive.
Robin.
Oh, it's live now. The threat to take over, fight your way through and earn new advanced tech for the Technical X, new advanced tech. Along with the chance to get caught up on the past uniques, tech, mercenaries, champions. Mercenary champions. I thought that was just called mercenary. That means the...
Dr. Logan.
The hero
Richter.
ones, yeah, I've got it. Logistics and more. Starts July 21st at 10 AM PDT. Ends. I hope this ain't just the same event as the previous
Better
one.
not be. I'm spending an hour and calling it quits.
You know it will be.
I don't need nothing. If I'm looking at that, and I maybe the Technical X logistics. That's it.
That's all I'll be going for.
If I
No. We'll also get a war paint for the technical.
Oh yeah,
Come on.
fucking yeah, blue, green, yellow, and purple fucking war paints. I do need to show you one day. I follow a page on Battle Pirates, and there's a guy on there. He's a lot more calm than me. He's a lot more level-headed. Pretty much a nice guy. And I watch his stuff on Battle Pirates. I follow the Battle Pirates Discord. And if you go look at, there's a war paint for one of the ships on there. If you go look at there's 3 different paints. They all look the same. Not the same, but you know what I mean, just different fusions of colours. If Kixeye put them war paints into this game, I would go out and buy some war paints. I probably wouldn't use them, but I would want that war paint so I could go later on down the line, yeah, I've got that war paint, and I can put it onto my unit and go, look, have a look at that one. The war paints are fucking fantastic in fucking Battle Pirates. Anyway, Ends on 27th, July 27th at 10 a.m. PDT. Briefing available Wednesday the 20th. We've got no bug fixes today. I think they did that last. They actually did fix something last time, and they nerfed the fucking fighter company, if I remember right. So expect your fighter company to be even more nerfed down. But they didn't touch it. They didn't touch the tech. They didn't touch the unit. It was just what
Working
happened.
as intended, wasn't it, as they put it?
It was the boogeyman.
It was intended like that.
Yeah, pretty much. Is there anything you guys want to bring up?
Beetlejuice.
I knew that was coming.
Here I am.
I just want to apologize for being late to the show.
You ain't got to apologise for shit, mate.
I know, but I figured I'd get one apologize in my pocket. Then
You gotta remember, he's Canadian. We say sorry unintentionally.
All
That's
right.
true.
Get me drunk and see how many times I can tell you sorry.
I counted 0. Actually, -2.
Right. Is there anything you
Like
want to bring up?
a-
Look, I want to discuss this because I think this needs the microscope putting over it. So basically, it's no longer simulation, but they're going to put the same bases out without them blue squares on it, and it's going to be real life.
Oh, he's gonna have twice as many blue squares.
I missed the beginning of the show, and I humbly, truly, am sorry. Did you guys talk about the bases changing in the event?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, before you go any further, Snake, give the last event a score out of 10 and your reason why, if you don't mind, mate.
The last event.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember it or not.
Yeah, vaguely. That's really hard to say. I would have to say I'll give it a 4. I'll give it a 4. I found it was a bit of a screw up all around. Just the way it came down the pipe, and then the base is changing, and then they put the wrong Omega base out, and if you didn't get it in the first few days, you had to go back and do the old base, and just like that. In the end, you could farm the ultras. The balance was wrong. The balance was all wrong. The ultra base was not the hardest base. The Omega base, when it was the first base, was really easy, and usually that's the challenge of the event, is to get those Proteus ones, to get the Omega unit.
Perseus.
And the stuff in those challenge bases initially was like, anyway, I don't know. Just stick more junk in and see if it'll hurt stuff, is what it seemed to me.
Yes. And then they nerfed them.
Yeah, and then they changed them.
I'm telling you, I'm 99.9% sure they nerf them as soon as they've got a minimum or a cap of how much coin is spent in the game. Once that coin is bought and spent, or at least bought, Kixeye will then start reducing the difficulty of the game, and it'll be in stages as well. It won't be a complete, like, if you looked at I think it was the 2 base, they had about 10 fucking Fireteam Delta units, and then
They had way more than that.
and then they reduced it to like 5, and then they reduced it to absolutely none in that base. By the end of the event, there was none. That is because they've got steps, they've got phases they go through, where it's, once we hit this, we can reduce the base. Once we hit this money spent, we can reduce it even further.
But what's the point of that?
It's to make money.
No, but why reduce the difficulty if
Because they've made their goal.
Okay, so now we'll let the players do the okay. But
Now you can do the event. Once we've earned our money, here's the event we originally set out to give you. That isn't too bad, isn't too hard. There you go, guys. Go get what you need.
Okay.
The fireball.
Sky
I'm starting to remember the event now. You're jogging my memory. When we went on at the beginning of this event, I had 40 hours of repairs. Now, I've been playing this game a long time, but I have the skill level of a fucking newbie. I'm the first to admit it. But I had 40 hours of repairs, and I couldn't believe it. I was ready to just forget about it.
You had a bad couple of days there now. I do remember that.
We had a bad couple of days. But then, all of a sudden, the Challenge Ultra Base is like fighter company and with the Proteus, and I just farmed the hell out of it for 5 days. And my event was done. 50 million XP later.
Good job.
that there's no balance there.
No, because you were getting it. Same happened to Lone Wolf there. His pirate company was mysteriously shot out of the sky twice.
That happened to me 3 times, yes.
3 times was it there?
Yeah.
That happened to me. Yeah.
Something that I would like to bring up. And
Thank you, Hassan. Thank you.
I know Snake is going to back me up on this. What was the comment that we were given by a certain mod on War Commander's Discord? What was the comment?
Okay, let's backtrack a little bit. One of the players, for some reason, cannot send in a ticket, although he has an account in good standing, and can spend $50 or $100 on gold every month. Not a problem. But when he went to send the ticket, it said that this account has had its support removed. So we asked about that 1 XP token that was not there so you could purchase the Jericho X. And the initial comment was, tough luck, I guess.
That was from...
that was from...
Adele.
Yeah,
Yes.
you can name that cunt all you want. He's an absolute prize prick.
Tough luck, I guess. Yeah.
That's not what you really want to hear when it comes to looking out to a mod for assistance.
No, the bare minimum when you get there. Look, this will be difficult, but give me a couple of days, I'll get back to you.
Yeah, at least give us some form of dignified response rather than tough luck, I guess.
Yeah, but that guy, his sole and only job in that Discord is to rile the people up. It's the same with every mod. Not every mod is good at it. Not every moderator is good at riling the people up. There's some seriously good mods out there. Various is one that comes to mind. Skipjack's back in the day when she was a true mod. I don't think we see her anymore on the Discord.
Hank the Jewel.
Hank's the community manager. There was some good, honest fucking people on the. It wasn't Discord back then. It was the forums. Yes. And if you made a comment and you hadn't spent any money in the game, and you said, look, I've got a problem. There's a problem with my game. Blah blah blah. Explained your problem. One of the good mods would come along and they would go, right, okay, I've read what you said. Let me get back to the team at Kixeye and see if we can get a workaround and fix this. They no longer do that. Their sole purpose is to wind people up. How many people in the side chat? Not so much you guys, but they go, because of the way Adele behaves, they go after him constantly, and it isn't his true main account. They're going after a guy level 46, 47. It's not Adele's account, trust me. It's not his main account, and he don't even give a fuck because he's counting all that money. Kixeye paying him $100, $200, $300. And don't give me that bollocks that they're unpaid. Kixeye moderators are paid, and they're paid fucking good well.
The only reason why I brought that up, by the way, is just to let people in the side chat know that it's not just happening to them. It happened to somebody we know, and despite the very fact a Snake has put forward that he actually puts money into the game, that his chat was removed. Now, with all due respects, irrespective of why it was removed, if Kixeye had given him his account back, then they should give the support back.
Yes, his support was removed. I'll give a little more.
This is all news to me. I'll have to catch up with that on the once we go offline.
I'll give you a little more background. Way back in the day, people could mass report players, and they would get a ban. And this account had been banned, but upon further investigation, it was reinstated because it was just a spam reports.
Wrongful accusal.
Wrong, whatever. It was about his identity on Facebook, is what it was, which used to be a TOS thing. And it was banned, but it was reinstated completely a long time ago. And he's been playing the game. He's back in the game. He's spending money every month. And we went to send a ticket about this 1 XP option, and he can't send a ticket. And I saw the screen. We'll get a screenshot of it. And it was weird. I'm going to try and find out why. But that's very bizarre.
Strange,
To be able to
because
play the game, spend the money, and not have access to support.
it's very strange because as everyone here knows, I'm blacklisted at Kixeye. I can't. If one of my, if you go out and post any one of you post my videos on the forum, Discord, or the Kixeye Facebook page or War Commander Facebook page, it's deleted. I'm literally. I cannot log into the forums. I cannot log into the Discord. I cannot log into the War Commander Facebook page through my main account. I'm blacklisted, but I've never had that option of sending a ticket removed.
I'd never seen the screen
Because
before either.
I would 100% stop spending. The second that's removed, they wouldn't get no more money out of me.
Well, that was the reason why Snake, myself, and somebody else had posted on this person's behalf, because it's unheard of. You don't hear of that.
Very, very few people. It must have been something bad.
No, it was purely because in the day,
Yeah,
I mean,
but
I know.
you can't say for 100%, if you know what I mean.
No. To be fair, I was also at some point targeted by specific players for the same reason, for the fact that if you were running a sector or if you were popular within a sector and they didn't like that, everybody seemed to gang up and mass report you, and I had to do the same and present my credentials to Facebook at the time to get my account back. So I kind of understand where he's coming from, but in the same process, irrespective of you've been found innocent because they've given your account back, they shouldn't hold back support. That's wrong.
Just curious, does anyone on the side panel ever have that happen?
No. I don't know if I ever got mass reported ever, you know what I mean?
I still think it's ridiculous that they have to spend at least $50 to access support. Like, come on.
Yeah, agreed.
Should be free because that's support. If you're gonna play a game, you need access to support. I don't like the mods, except for a few of them, like City said, are like Adele. He's a fucking dipshit, and I don't want to go to no fucking mod like Adele for support.
Should be more.
If you're going to pay for support, it should put you at the front of the waiting list. That's how it should go.
Yeah, and with support as well, support means over the weekend when the events are on, not just when they're back on a Monday morning, because between Friday and Monday, you get absolutely no support at all.
If I send a ticket, I don't get an answer for sometimes 2-3 weeks.
I don't send tickets.
And I have got the option for live support as well, but that's never never active.
I've only got it once.
Hassan, yes, the Jericho X is worth getting, mate.
Also, look at what Identifiables just said. He's just verified a similar story to what we've just said.
Got my hand raised.
Hey, go on then, Lone.
Go on.
Hey, somebody on YouTube chat asked if the new unit shoots high altitude.
Nope.
No, the original technical had a tech that did shoot high altitude. Kixeye seem to have left it off this unit. I don't know for what reason.
It might be coming up on the new.
Could possibly coming up on the Wargame 6.
The tech that's coming up.
Wargame 6 maybe. It's not. I can promise you this. It's not coming up on the Shadow Ops. I've had a peek at the Shadow Ops tech. But I can read through the Shadow Ops if you want and go straight.
I hope that answered your question, Sky.
Good job. And also, could I just add on that the outcome? Yes, he never got his ticket answered, but in the next event, Kixeye are going to put that 1 XP option in the price store for the
Jericho X. Yeah,
it's going to be there.
They screwed the pooch.
Yeah, they said it was a mistake, but it wasn't supposed to be there. This event was supposed to be there. Next event.
You had all these mistakes up Kixeye keep making, and they become a big problem, don't they?
Well, it's the old Kix math. It's Kix math.
Yeah. Instead of double checking things and making sure everything's as it's supposed to be, they just fucking let it ride. Fuck it.
These guys do 2 + 2 and get like fucking 192 out of it.
Just cutting an inch off until it's the right length.
Exactly.
Very good.
What about if you need the extra inch?
Right, guys, I'm going to read through the Shadow Ops Demon's Wrath Chapter 3, posted again by one of my best mates in the game, Kixeye Drake. So we've got the Shadow Ops Demon's Wrath. Obviously, you know that we can get the Asmendos. I think we can get the last part in War Games 6, apparently.
Correct. Forgot about that as well. Well done.
So yeah, I'm not going to read through that. I just want to go down to the bronze and silver tech for the Technical X. And basically the first bronze tech is 6-wheel drive. They've only got 4 wheels, but anyway. Effects: increases movement speed and acceleration by 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and 60%. Slot aftermarket parts, rarity bronze. Improved vehicle armour. Effects: reduces damage from air units by 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 and 24%. Slot aftermarket parts, rarity bronze. Tuition version. Hang on. Excuse me.
You're excused.
Yeah,
Effects: increases damage to vehicles by 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 and 24%. Slot custom barrel, rarity silver. Ranger version. Is that version or vision? Version, isn't it?
The Virgin.
Virgins. Increases damage to air by 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 and 30%. Slot custom barrel, rarity silver. Right, these silver techs are very strange, because if you've got the flame tech on it, you don't want to have the damage against air tech, you want the damage against vehicles.
Correct.
And if you've got the standard weapon on it, you want the damage against it. Or you could have either or would make more sense, but not much imagination put into these techs like normal.
And 6-wheel drive, really.
6, yeah.
You know, once I saw that there, that was just shake your head. You know what I mean? You go round and you get a 2-year-old and you ask them to count 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. What tech goes on that? Oh, 4.
You know, Adele and Drake both dropped a cog each, and they thought it was a wheel.
Yeah. They thought,
for me.
Basically,
He sat there for like 4 hours debating if that was a wheeler.
Kixeye thought it was funny. It'd be even funnier if they actually had us fucking 2 more wheels to the unit.
Oh, then we would have to do a live apology. Oh dear. Edit that out there, will you? Oh, don't do that on me. Because I will have to.
If you bang that tech on, you get an extra 2 wheels, one on either side.
Oh, no. Don't do it.
Working as intended, as they normally say.
And
I'm not sleeping, mate.
If Kixeye had any bollocks, they would do it, but we know they haven't got no bollocks.
No, I'll have to make my first video on an apology.
They're round like wheels.
I wouldn't apologise. Fuck them. When was the last time they apologised to us for fucking things up? I think it's everyone's best mate did put an apology letter out to about the Jericho X.
Yes, Dark Shadow did put out an apology about that.
Apparently the game is up.
Yeah, but we've been running for over an hour, nearly an hour.
No, still good chatting though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We're all doing well. I'm getting a little bit drunk.
If I join.
Well, it's a Warpath then.
We got Warpath Friday.
That's tomorrow.
I'll have a quick scout and see if the Kixeye have made any changes to Warpath, but I can 100% tell you now that they haven't.
You don't have to look at that shit.
Nah. Yeah, same old shit. Nothing new introduced. No real reason to fucking hit anything but 0-0 bases.
Hello there, Brian Stone there. How are you, buddy?
Interesting to know that the person that we know that had their account changed is not the only body, because Unidentifiable also said that somebody they knew also had the same problem.
His father.
Yep.
Oh yeah, don't get me wrong, Kixeye are scumbags. We know this personally over the last couple of weeks. We know what you guys know what happened. With I'm not going to bring the guy's name up, but we know why, and because they wanted to put a fucking plug in our fucking mouths.
Oh, and here's something I want to bring up there also as well. There, really bugging me. The Tesla tower.
Don't work.
Jeez, terrible.
Piece of shit.
When did it work?
It hasn't worked ever.
Well, it worked,
I've never used it.
oh, it worked at a time there because it used to put two of them in for the Raptors.
Welcome, Kia. Welcome, Hassan, Mofos, Brian. Welcome, brother. Anyone else I missed? Sorry, I haven't been watching chat. A little bit watching it, but not much. There's so much. There's so much Kixeye I need to fix in the game. I think they're scared to fix anything in case it fucking bugs out another unit. You know they.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to shoot off and go and pay for me parking and that.
All right, bro. Give us your shout-outs.
Yeah, thanks for the side panel as usual. Great bunch of chatting away there with all the different things coming up. Stick a like on the old thumbs up for us for a good measure. Thanks to the side panel. Good points coming up and everything else. Thanks, City, for having me. I'll be speaking to you in a bit.
All right, brother.
Take care.
Take care, all. Have a good weekend. I'm on holiday for a week. Yippee!
Yeah.
Take care, Kevin. Stay safe.
Is he off? Yeah,
Kevin,
take care, bro. Love you, man. We've also got PvP Season 34. I guarantee there's no fix for the manipulation in the game. The farming level fucking 2 accounts with 200,000 fucking infamy. It's the same old shit, different day. Because Kixeye have run out of ideas to how to fucking stop the manipulation in the game. Simple as that.
I think they lost a couple of books full of code and they don't know how to fix stuff.
Or they lost some of their like best coders and they're like, fuck.
A little mix of both of those things together.
They never had no best coders. You have to go back 10 years ago to find the proper Kixeye coders.
And the height of this game again.
Maybe.
What's how many players?
1 million active players weekly.
Is that right?
And now it's down to about 30,000.
30,000? Yeah.
That's low.
Yeah. I'm top PvP in sector. Yeah. I've just done one.
Alright, that's it. I'm gonna go do like 2.
Right. I think we've run our course, guys, unless anyone wants to bring anything else up.
That's me done with PvP.
Someone, I don't remember who, did say in the War Commander Discord that we shouldn't worry about PvP because the game is PvE oriented now. One of the moderators said that. I wish I remembered.
No, you literally have to look at the way the game is. It's 2 different games now.
Yeah.
PvP.
We got legendary units for PvP, and then we got units for PvE. But like, there's no point in using like technical X and shit in PvP. It gets melted by Vanks. I did multiple.
No armor up. All the legendary units have got an armor up, or nearly all of them.
Okay.
And then all these the guys that lose their account and get them back every couple of months, they've all got level 20s, you know. Excuse me, fucking hell. This
Excuse.
Sorry, guys.
Stay away from that stuff.
It's nice. It's cores and it's going down fucking lovely.
It's going. It sounds like it.
It really is. I might even give you guys a fucking tune later. I'm not sure.
Oh no,
do it. I encourage this. I encourage this.
Rednecks.
Do you know the way there's an election, you know, with the Tory party and that there, we might have a secret vote as well, so we might
vote me off the fucking jams.
you be gazumped, you will. Everybody knows what that word means.
Hey, Anton, it wouldn't be the first time, brother.
Oh, no.
Careful, I'll put new strings on my guitar.
Hang on, I'm just going to get the
I encourage this.
Discord link up for these guys. If anyone wants to come and join us on Discord, Anton was going to tell me off in a little while anyway.
Yep,
Yeah.
it certainly was. That's my parting shot, so it is.
Right, guys, let's run with our fucking shout-outs. Bear with me, I'm just going to get the panel up so I can see who's who. I'm going to start off with who come in last. I think it was Snake Farm, please, brother.
Yeah, it was me. Thank you for letting me come in late, and I'll write my lines and serve my detention after the show. The side panel is the most amazing bunch of people anybody could want to have participate with their live stream, and I thank you all immensely for your participation and your comments.
Perfect.
That's it.
Perfect,
Nice.
brother. I think Bluto after that, please, mate.
Yeah, thanks to everybody on the side chat. You've been brilliant as usual. And sorry I was a bit late, but I was bored with this. But no problem. Everyone enjoy your Warpath and hope you get what you want. Take care. Bye-bye.
Spot on, mate. Lone Wolf.
Ooh, thanks to the side chat, YouTube people. We love you. Thanks for the panel. Thank you, City. Love you all. Have a good one. Keep your powder dry.
Perfect. Gash.
Yeah, well, thanks very much for firstly letting me come on again. Also to the side chat, it's been quite informative. It's nice to see other people have suffered similar fates as others, and it just shows that, you know, it's not just a side panel that's picked on, it's us as well. But no, it's been very informative and certainly some good questions raised. But yeah, thanks to everyone, and have a good weekend.
Spot on. Thank you, brother. Snowman.
Thank you guys for coming to City Stream. You guys in the YouTube chat, you guys are fucking awesome. I hope you guys have a wonderful week and a weekend. Maybe go outside a little bit, because there's nothing to do in War Commander. But have a good day.
Lovely.
Putting all the thought.
Thank you, bro. And Mr. Anton.
Hello there. Again, thanks to yourself, City, and to all the gang, and the sort of new gang. They're all getting their wee spots and places, and they're just, you know, filling in lovely, so they are. I have a request after this shout out there for Snake to do it in French before your one, City, if that's okay.
Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, so again, pray for Ukraine and everybody out there on the side chat. It's Warpath and that there, so if anybody wants to come along there and have a bit of fun there and hit me base, you're very more than welcome there. And that.
Don't do that.
It's been a crazy year. Keep it classy, everybody.
Snake, go for it in French, please, brother.
Ok, on va saluer tous les joueurs, tous les commandants qui sont de francophones. Vous êtes surtout peut-être au Canada, en France, en Belge, un peu partout au monde. Vivre le War Commander libre, comme on dit, et passer une belle semaine en jeu. That's it for me.
Thank you, brother. As always, guys, I appreciate your time coming along and listening to us. Hopefully, we've made Kixeye buck their ideas up and fucking listen. Doubt it, but we're gonna keep on doing it. Keep pushing through. It is one of them things. Other than that,
I think
you
we
go, mate.
do a ceremonial burp, City, before we go.
I haven't. No, I ain't got no beer at the minute. I've got to get up and go to the toilet and then get a beer. Hang on, I have got a drop. Let's see if I can get a burp. No, I don't want to. That's disgusting. I'm not going to force a burp.
It's too late.
Somebody said merci to that there, so fair play, Snake.
Ah, fair. Really? Cool.
Yeah, check out.
Anyway,
Ben, okay.
Très bien.
Merci beaucoup, mon chum. Je suis au Canada.
Canadians
I
are taking
love
over
it,
this
mate. I
country.
love it that people can fucking speak two dialects. I can't even speak English.
That's
Oh, yeah.
Just a shout out to my side panel. They're fucking fantastic guys. Come and say hello to us on the Discord. As long as you don't act like a fucking complete dickhead.
You
You're
posted
more
that,
than welcome.
have you?
Yeah, it's been posted, mate.
Yeah, there you go. There, guys.
Everyone on the side chat, appreciate your time. Love you all, and we'll see you next time. Take care.
Icky's a tool.
Where's Icky?